No, no, no.
Prop 1A is going to institutionalize budget cuts, which is a really bad thing because we're already facing a lot of problems with class cuts, professors cuts. We are getting fee hikes, and this is really affecting us as students because, we already have so many other things to take care of, and then again, we have to be put this obstacle in front of us. I know the media is saying that Prop 1A is a good thing and that you should vote for it, but it's actually really a bad thing, because 10,000 qualified high school students were denied access last year. This could keep on happening if Prop 1A passes as well. So please vote no on Proposition 1A because it's really going to affect our education.
I'm going to vote no on Prop 1A because, one, as someone who's going to be graduating soon, I don't want to pay $16 billion in tax increases, and that's what they're anticipating will happen if Prop 1A passes. The other reason I would vote no is that it's going to institutionalize cuts to the CSU system, and if you look at the statistics already since from 2002 to 2008, they estimate that they've lost about $850 million in terms of cuts from the government. So I don't want to see that happen, and if you look around the campus, you could see that's not a good thing if we keep losing more money, because we got holes in ceilings, we got water spots in the classrooms, we got paint peeling. It's not cool, so I don't want to see more of that, and I want to see smaller classrooms. I want to see, just us receiving the education we should be getting, so that's why I'm voting no on Prop 1A.
I would vote no because a lot of people, they don't have a lot of financial support from their families to put them through higher university systems, and they really depend on the CSU or community college to put themselves through school so they can work and go to school, and that it's going to take them a lot longer to get careers, and it's going to have a long-term effect on our economy because people aren't going to be able to get successful jobs. They're not going to be able to get their education. They're going to be stuck in the workforce having low-paying jobs, and then the economy is going to get shifted around because you don't have the same system you did 20 years ago that has our effect now. You have to go through school to get the job, but how can you go to school if you have to work and pay and then you can't get into the school?
I'm a CSU alum. I graduated with my bachelor's degree, my master's degree in psychology from Cal State Fullerton. I was a grant student. I was fully funded by Cal Grants and by Pell Grants because I came from a low-income family, and the CSU really made me who I am today, and I'm very grateful to that. And I think that other young people should have the same opportunities that I had as a young person. The CSU gave me a professional life, a career, a way of living, and an opportunity to give back to students who were just like I was, living in California with a limited income, coming from a low-income family, and the CSU gave me an opportunity to become an educated professional person. So I encourage all of you to vote no on Proposition 1A.
I have cousins, I have family members, we're first generation, and a lot of us are just now going to college. And when people look at fees, they say, oh, I'm not gonna be able to make it. They know their family's not gonna be able to afford that because they fall in between that bracket where their family makes just enough money not to be able to pay for college and not enough money to actually afford to send them to college. So if we actually pass 1A, we're gonna be hindering all these students, all these potentially brilliant minds to go into the next generation to actually lead our country from actually getting the education that they need. So that's why I'm voting no on 1A.
The reason why I'm going to vote no on Prop 1A is because I don't believe in anything that is willing to cut education in this state. I have kids that are growing up. I'm also a student. And the fact that I've had to pay higher tuition ever since I got started, and this sounds like that 1A will make those tuitions continue to rise over the next 10 or 20 years, just makes no sense. Education is key, and California is really starting to fall behind the rest of the country in terms of the education that we're providing for people. And if it gets more expensive, that means there's even going to be less people receiving an education. So that's why I'm voting no on Prop 1A.
We need to defeat 1A in order to keep the doors of the university open and keep the opportunities available to the transfer students that are coming along. The same opportunities that we have. 1A, no on 1A. Keep the doors of the university open.
Who's got the power? We have the power. What kind of power? When I say no, you say fee hikes. No? Fee hikes. No? Fee hikes. When I say no, you say fee hikes. No? Fee hikes. No? Fee hikes. They say cut back. We say fight back. Back. Cut back. They say cut back. We say fight back. Cut back. cut back, cut back. All right, well that's pretty good. I like that. I like that.